So I quit YouTube about 10 months ago. Let me explain for the people who care. As you all know, I have 215K on TikTok and 107K on Instagram. YouTube is completely different than the other platforms, and I thought I was going to be able to juggle all three. Big mistake to think that. Life started lifing, and boy, it was not easy. To start off, I moved into these new apartments, and for the first few months, it was fine. No neighbors, no noise, no drama. Oh my God, then that just flip-flopped on me. I didn't realize how thin the walls actually were until I got neighbors that like blasting music during quiet hours all night, having pool parties, dog poop everywhere, fights, and police being called to the apartments 24/7. The list goes on and on. So I decided to move, which was the best decision. However, little did I know chaos was just getting started. I was getting everything in order. I was saving money for gas, movers, boxes, my deposit. Then boom, we got hit by Hurricane Beryl. Not only was we out of power and water, we had nobody. That first night in the darkness was a night that I would never forget because I couldn't sleep. The heat was excruciating. I was fanning my daughter all night while calling around, trying to find a hotel room. The next day we checked into our hotel room and we stayed for about 2, maybe 3 days. I really don't remember. I did my best to make it feel like a vacation for Riley. I never want what I'm going through to touch her. We returned home thinking the issue was resolved, but nope. Our power was on and off for days. I would be in the middle of cooking and the power would just go off randomly. We lost a lot of food. And on top of that, the grocery stores also lost a lot of food. I couldn't buy any food from the grocery store. We didn't starve, y'all. However, we did eat a lot of fast food. And we spent hours in the drive-thru just to get like a burger. Y'all, it was horrible. This all happened 3 weeks before move day. But everything was working itself out until the housing authority informs me that my apartments have not been inspected and I can't move in until my apartments have passed inspection. When I tell you I was on their ass, I wasn't playing with them. I was on both phones talking to both the housing authority and the apartments because what y'all not about to do is play in my face after I did everything I was supposed to do in a timely fashion. At this point, I'm facing homelessness with my child. It's days before my lease is up, and I'm still fighting with both housing authority and the apartments. So I decided to rent an Airbnb because I knew there was no way I was moving in my new apartments in time. So after I made reservations for Airbnb, y'all, while the day before the end of my lease, everything was finalized on both the housing authority and the apartments, I was livid because y'all made me waste $400. But I let it go because at the end of the day, we're moving to a nice apartment that I handpicked myself. Moving day is here. We packed everything. The movers put everything into the truck. Riley and I said our goodbyes to our old home. Good riddance. After the movers put everything into our new apartment, we headed to the Airbnb to relax and celebrate. We went to the grocery store, got Riley's favorite snacks, went to Starbucks, ate some good food, and enjoyed our Airbnb. Now that we moved into our new apartment, I'm just trying to find balance at this point. Riley and I have always been on the move. We haven't experienced stability for about 10 years due to very unfortunate and traumatic events in our lives, which is another story for another day. I guess you can say I was ashamed to show myself falling apart because I was afraid to be perceived, but not anymore. Life isn't always going to be easy for us, and I refuse to suffer in silence because my life is on hard mode. This year made me realize that I'm stronger than I thought. I still have fight in me. I just need to believe in myself like my daughter does. I want Riley to be proud of me, and I want her to have the world. I want her to know that her mama got it, even if she doesn't. So Here goes.